They have. It's quite phenomenal to see how they, they just turn up and particularly dominate in this year before a games. But they're very, very strong, aren't they, across all of them? Yeah. I love seeing the C4. It's just, again, really mind-blowing to see how they control the balance when they're all going flat out on different sides of the boat.
Yeah, it really, really are. So I'm not sure what the logic is behind where you put the athletes in terms of the left-sided paddlers and the right-sided paddlers, but each to their own, I'm sure. But we are underway, and it looks like in lane 5, it is the crew from China, as you would expect, who got out the quickest in the middle of the field. There they are, and right next to China, it's the crew from Canada going alongside. In lane 7, it's the crew from, or lane 8, sorry, it's the crew from Germany as well. And when the German fans get over their adoration for Tim Hecker and look up on the screen and they see that their C4 women are in the run for a medal, they'll get loud, I'm sure. But the Chinese, as you would expect, going out and setting the early pace here. They are a quality combination. The depth is so deep in the women's canoe program in China. It is China in front. A bit of a race for second between Canada and Germany, and Hungary over there in lane 2 also very close. Paracanoe and Naive were in the C2 together, so there's a bit of experience in that boat as well. But the Chinese at the moment looking pretty comfortable in front. The Canadians trying to latch on to the back of the Chinese, but the Chinese looking very controlled at the moment. Maybe the Canadians starting to pick up a little bit of ground on them, and the Germans are coming through now as well. In fact, Germany have moved into second. So listen to the crowd getting behind the Germans. Surely not another German gold medal. The roof can't stand it here on the grandstand. It's China in front. Germany racing for second. The Canadians coming through as well, though. It's China in front. Germany throwing everything at them, but China will hold on and take the gold. Germany second, Canada third, Hungary fourth. Brave race there from the Germans. Don't worry about that. As long as you get over the line. So the C4 is finished as a C3. But no doubt at all about our winners there. I think that Hades looked around and gone, oh, we've lost someone. Where did we lose her? She's back there hanging on to the...
But luckily they had crossed the line for sure, so I think I met the Chinese C4 on the warm-up lane earlier this week, and they were motoring, and the amount of wash that kicks off that boat is quite spectacular. So I thought they might do quite well, and they've got the gold.
What's the water temperature out there, Emma?
So when we arrived at the beginning of the week, it was around 16, but it has gone up gradually over the week. I think the rain that we had on Friday maybe dropped it slightly, but I think it's around 18, 19 now. So.
And what is has there been some science done on what is the ideal temperature for a paddler for you to reach your optimum speeds and your optimum comfort? Is there an ideal temperature for the water?
So I think, when we've had water around 26 in Szeged, for example, there were some really good times there. I think what we've always been told is a 10-degree shift in water temperature can give you about a second over 500 meters. So it does make a big difference to the speed of the boats. For us, from Great Britain, we train in cold water all year and then come to hot water, so it's quite nice to feel that difference. And you certainly do feel like you go better abroad. But I would imagine, something around the 24, 26 degrees would, with a nice tailwind like we've got today, these are fast conditions, will hopefully give the fastest times. Plovdiv in Bulgaria is always a course for fast times.
Because the water's so warm.
Because the water's so warm, and we think it's magic water as well. So.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't get to Plovdiv enough. We haven't had an event there for ages. We've got to get back there soon.
No, it was 2017, wasn't it? But it was certainly magic water then.
Yep. So congratulations to China, another gold medal in the women's canoe. There's Lisa Yarn at the front of the boat who decided to take a swim. The girls thinking, well, thank you very much. Now we have to do all the hard work, get the boat back. We'll pay for that later.
I bet it's a bit of a shock, though, even though his water's not cold.
She looks cold. She looked like she was in a bit of shock there about just how cold it was. So confirmation there, China, Germany, and Canada filling up. Isn't it? I love seeing results when you see different continents filling the medals. Look at that. You've got Asia, you've got Europe, and you've got North America filling the top 3 spots.
I think that's one thing I love about our sport in particular, is that breadth of diversity across the globe. And we've seen it in the Paracanoe, and we've seen it this morning.